What's up, Trek Nation, and welcome back to After the Snap. It is good old voice over Tosh. Today we're going to be talking about episode 4 of Star Trek Prodigy. This one is called Temporal Mechanics 101, and there will be spoilers for the first 3 episodes of Star Trek Prodigy, so if you've not yet seen those, kind of hold off in listening to this particular video. The tone of Temporal Mechanics 101 is a little more toned down. This time we get good old cerebral action. What we are experiencing in this one is the results of Dal, Majel, Zero, and Jankum going back in time through the wormhole. And their intent was to rescue Chakotay. What they ended up doing was a little different. They failed at rescuing Chakotay, but they also altered the timeline. So the main focus of the episode is Gwen. And if you didn't know, I told you the last video that Gwen needed to find help on the planet of Solum 52 years in the future from the one person that she knew would assist. And that one person is her father, the diviner, but not the evil diviner that we met in Prodigy Season 1. Right now, he's a simple astrologer, and him meeting Gwen kind of confirms that his suspicions about life in the planets and life in the stars was correct. But it also could be putting him on the track to become the diviner that they fear. So what we've got is a good old time travel episode, and I think that is going to be a theme of the season. The ideas that have been explored in this episode are basically giving you the fundamentals of how time travel works in a lot of sci-fi, but specifically Star Trek. This is a situation where we are so close yet so far from solving the conflict that began this season. Standout moments in this episode, of course, is Dr. Aaron. And when you meet Dr. Aaron, you will understand why I feel like that's a standout moment, especially for younger viewers. Some of us, older heads, may have needed a refresher on Star Trek Temporal Mechanics. I thought that was wonderful. And it also is introducing a new mystery, unknown helper in the stars across time, it seems. And we shall see exactly how he contributes or she contributes to the remainder of the season. Now, as far as recommending this episode, of course, I'm going to recommend this episode. It continues the story, and the story is getting better and better as the season progresses. Star Trek Prodigy is not disappointing. It's not disappointing. And I think that everyone, whether you're a Trekkie or not, should be watching this show. Animation, of course, still holds up. The storyline still holds up. We have visually impressive sequences in the episode. Doesn't feel rushed, even though we've only got 24 minutes to tell this story. The pacing is pretty good. We see a softer side of Janeway, and some things are happening just to make other things happen. But you know what? Children's show, I get it. The target audience is going to completely eat this up, and old Tasha is completely eating it up as well. Hey, I recommend that you go ahead on continue with the series. Keep yourself 10 toes down because this thing is getting fantastic, and I cannot wait to tell you what happens next on a scale of 1 to 5. This episode is getting a 4.8. Yes, we are inching closer and closer to a perfect 5, but I still am holding back because they could shit the bed. They could shit the bed in the upcoming episodes, but I see no sign of that happening. So let me know down in the comments what you thought on episode 4, Temporal Mechanics 101, and I will tell you what we have coming up next for our next episode. Episode 5 is called Observer's Paradox, and in it, Dal and his comrades are convinced that to find out who the mysterious entity is that contacted them, it would be enough to understand that what Murph, whose language is currently incomprehensible, tells them. So, we're going to dip into that the next time we get together. Tell you, it looks pretty good, y'all. It looks pretty good. So I'll be happy to discuss that with you. Put your comments and your thoughts on this season of Star Trek Prodigy in a spoiler-free manner down in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next one. Live long and prosper.